years ago, we have learned and we have understood that the effect of United Nations there was very good, and this was a very helpful thing.
And they also asked, just for a concrete idea.
Sorry, I have to stop you. Time has expired on our moderated caucus. Okay, 10 minutes have expired. Are there any motions on the floor?
A motion to continue the moderated caucus.
For how long?
For 10 minutes.
For another 10 minutes. Moderated caucus. Columbia seconds the motion. All those in favor of a 10-minute moderated caucus, please raise your placards. Columbia, do you support your motion? Okay. All those opposed? Okay. It carries, right? Majority? We had 3/4. Okay. 10 more minutes. Okay. Columbia.
For this one, we're talking about UN health, illicit drug trade. I think the first thing to fight drugs is in a national way, not immediately international way. The government, the laws, maybe it's corruption or something that is not working in the country. UN shouldn't be the first thing to do. They're having a problem with drugs, let's go out and military things. First thing, I think it's a national way to work. South Africa, Colombia, every country should work in it to solve the problem. If this is not going anyway, then UN can do something for this.
Okay, thank you. Guatemala?
Delegation from Guatemala, one delegation from France. How do they think that a military action would change the situation about drugs? How do they think to solve this problem?
France.
Guatemala just asked us about a concrete idea of how to stop drug trafficking. And it's not meant to be accepted by all. It was just an idea to send troops to South Africa as well.
Guatemala.
They gave this idea to solve this problem, and the question that the delegation from Guatemala asked is, how do they think to solve this problem? And they didn't answer.
Yes,
if they don't have an answer for this, we can move to another one.
We did because they are told that by sending troops, it would be a good idea to stop drug trafficking in South Africa. So I think Guatemala is wrong.
The idea of solving this problem is not about sending troops, but is finding the best way to cooperate with that state that has, for example, this problem. And all countries should take part in this situation to find the best solution. And I want to talk about what Colombia said, that first is national. We all know that we should find a national solution, but the illicit trade drug is an international problem. So all countries in the world should be together to face this problem.
Guatemala.
The delegation from Guatemala wants to ask Colombia, how do you think your country should have this international problem when you are the you are the world's major source producer of cocaine, of drugs that offers to all the markets of US and international markets. So you supply them. How do you want to solve your problem and our problem? Because I think we are the same situation. Yes. Because your friend said that to give an example, all the countries. So give us
Colombia has a plan called Colombia Plan.
Yeah.
The solution
South Africa.
So according to the question that the delegation of Guatemala made about Colombia, as Colombia, even South Africa is a producer of drugs, but they produce drugs because of their low about the policies that they have, because the economy is very low and they don't have enough money to live and to find the most the things that they need the most, and they can even provide the bread about the earnings about the month are very low according to the statistics that the UN has.
Okay, can we talk about, we've established we have countries that produce drugs, right? Colombia, South Africa, Guatemala. And we have at least one country that imports drugs, right? Russia, do you know if you're an importer or an exporter? You import drugs, okay? And can all of you agree that it's a problem?
Yes, sure.
Okay? So now the issue is the solution, correct? Okay. So I heard one possible solution, right? Where there's with troops, which I think I'm getting overall a negative feeling about that. Can I say this? Okay. What are some other solutions? Okay. Guatemala.
We know that Guatemala is a great producer of drug trade, and we want the United Nations to help us to solve this problem. We think that our people produce drugs because, as South Africa said, they live in poverty and they want more money to live. So we think, delegation from Guatemala thinks that United Nations can help us by giving us some extra money, and so we could create some more places for people to work. And by having those places, they will have more money and they will not need to produce drugs. And I think that this will decrease drug producing in Guatemala. And not only in Guatemala, but in Colombia and South Africa.
Okay, so you're suggesting increased investment
Yes.
from the wealthier nations?
And also I want to thank France for being so fair for all of us.